Hello, Dark Ones, and welcome to the realm of monsters. I am your friendly neighborhood Chaos Demon Domino, and today we are doing the 13 card goddess spread for Lilith for Aquarius Moon. That was a whole fucking mouthful. Okay, so overall, we have the Six of Pentacles. And this says, give only from your overflow. This card already is telling me that you're doing too much. We have seek guidance from a mentor. Now this could be a mentor in spirit or physical. We have the Eight of Pentacles falling in reverse. Again, saying that you're doing too much. It says do something creative on the card, but it's in reverse. So I'm getting the energy that you're being asked to come into a space of stillness. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Tap into the love that surrounds you. Definitely giving guide energy. So, goddess cards, we have Urzuli Dantor. This is etheric cords. There are things that are connecting you that are no longer serving you. And it's time to cut ties with those things that are no longer serving you. With the Hierophant being here, it's giving past belief systems and traditional values, maybe. The center focus is Yasigi, live out loud, which is definitely this energy of like being called to live from your authentic self. And then we have, okay, Long Bubby Susie, which is shame. And that's usually what comes with like traditional values or past belief systems. With all three of those cards together, it definitely gives like this severance of something that was taught to you that brings you shame for existing within your own energy and your own body. So you're kind of being asked to embody this energy of stillness right now because you're doing a whole lot and it feels like it's a lot of work. Whatever it is, it feels very heavy and it's a lot of work, and what you need is to kind of like come back to self. This doesn't necessarily mean that you can't find a guide or mentor that can like guide you through this. Like there's therapists, and other spiritual leaders that can assist you in identifying these things that are holding you back, but you also kind of need to, do some homework on your own. With the Three of Wands, this energy is definitely embodies the energy of stillness. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is giving like you will find, that romanticization of your life more from this embodiment of your true self. In like the world becomes so much more positive when you're able to be exactly who it is that you are. And that's what I'm getting. And then we have the devil here with very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. With the devil card here, this particular one always gives rebel energy. Like you could actually be one of those people that's kind of a little rambunctious, or you have some traits that seem more taboo to like the rest of the world, something that not everybody accepts, or even like with the traditional values or religion or whatever. Very much giving darkness energy too, especially with like this being a Lilith reading. The embodiment of the darkness is not always something that is widely accepted. That dark energy is always seen as something bad or whatever, but it comes in so many different forms, just like death comes in so many different forms. Death isn't always, a scary thing. Sometimes it's quiet, it's peaceful. Sometimes it is noisy. If speak to the dead, especially. And it's funny because I'm kind of getting that because the beings that she has here, like dancing around, sometimes death can get noisy when there's a buildup of spirits in a particular space. It gets energetically noisy. You could be a medium of sorts, and you kind of help uh, the dead kind of release their connection to life so that they can move on instead of like replaying that same loop or attaching themselves to people who replay the loop of something that they were attached to in life. That's what I'm randomly seeing here. So but yeah, whatever it is, it could be something unconventional, kind of like taboo and such. And so the last cards we have, I'm gonna cover this because she's not wearing no gloves, but we have the Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands for me typically represents like a transformation. When you embody your true self, when you learn who you really are and you're able to kind of understand that part of yourself and embody it and release that shame, it is really transformative. And we have, calling in the soulmate. You are more likely to call in things that resonate with you when you embody your true self more, because it's hard to attract, people who will love you for you if you're not being that person. You're going to attract who you are in that moment, who you're masking as. So if you wanted to be around people who are like accepting of people who work with, Lilith specifically, you kind of have to be like embody that version of yourself first. So if you work, with darker energies and, you understand that the darkness isn't just something, to be, shoved aside and just like, oh no, we don't want to deal with the darkness. We have to conquer it. We have to, kill it off and all of that stuff. If you want to be around people who, aren't like that, you have to embody that version of yourself first. And so that's what I'm seeing here. You have to be that taboo version of yourself, the one that, a lot of people would kind of shy away from. And that's how you connect to people, because when other people see you existing as this person who embraces, their darkness, that dark energy, then it's just like, oh, you're like me, like attracts like. Especially if you're somebody who's read the A Court of Thorns and Roses books. So that's what I'm seeing here. Like embody that energy of yourself. But yeah, it'll be so much more peaceful when you do. That's what I'm getting. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Anyways, the darkness in me recognizes and honors the darkness in you. Love you. Bye.